Got some new antennas to put up. One base we're replacing, but before we do that, I wanted to drive around, get a baseline of what our CMR percentage is at throughout the area, specifically going through the problem areas we had last year. That way I know once the changes are made if it actually fixed the problem or if I just spun my wheels. But I'm pretty confident in what we're going to do, that it's going to work and we're going to get this solved. But what I got going on here this morning is we set up an FMX, pretty typical display in a lot of the tractors that I'm servicing. FMX's 2050s Case Pro 700s with 372 receivers. That's quite a bit of the network right there. So this is the oldest one. I figure this will be the best baseline. If this one can get it, the others should get it even better. I hope you'll pardon my mess. Always got to have hats to give away. Anyway, time to roll. So I'm parked in one of the problem areas. 20% no bueno. We got to have 33 or higher. So this will not work. All right, so we're stopped at another location right north of an area that had some issues last year. This one's at least in the 60s. It only takes 33 to get an RTK fix on our network. So even those areas that were in the 30s, we should be, well, bare minimum, we'd be fine there. But I want to see 60, 70, 80 plus. Perfect world, we'd get 90 plus, but that's not always possible. But if we can at least stay strongly, I would say 80 is pretty comfortable. Above that is fantastic. 60 will work, but I don't like it. So we got a little bit of work to do. So now we've set our baseline on that. Stay tuned. Get this in here just perfectly. We're on our way up to make our improvements. Here we go. At least we got an elevator. Most places I gotta climb all the way up. So this is pretty nice. Pretty nice. We've reached the top. All right, we're almost there. Just gotta take that ladder up there. Walk with me, won't you? Just try not to drop anything, because that's a little ways down there. There's no great way of doing this. That one. There. We made it to the top of beautiful, sunshiny Clara City. I think they used to say this was 220 feet in the air, but feels like more. What do you think? Hey look, there's Next Level Egg. Good guys. Real good guys. Alright, enough of that messing around. So what we got here, I just constructed this box. This is where we're going to put our new base location for the Clara City area tower. So I got that up here, some supplies, our new pole and antenna. What we got to do, we got to get the antenna globe from that side, put it here on this pole. We're going to abandon that fiberglass antenna over there because that's on an I-beam that I am not about to walk on. And we can leave that old box behind. that's just full of bad memories and problems I don't want to remember. So we're gonna move over here, then we'll get the base station set up. We'll do a survey for the new location so nobody's lines move from what they've had the past 5, 10, 20 years. And life should be good. Have a neat, compact, new working solution. It is so much nicer up here than it used to be. All these new ladders, platforms. It's like walking around on your front porch, only you're just really high in the air. Used to be all these ladders all the way up from the elevator. As you can see, those were a lot of fun. Time for a new home, buddy. Found it. Everything over here. Time to mount the new box and start running some cables. Alright, so we've got the new spot all put back together. New globe, new base, new fiberglass antenna, new pole. Couple things I'm going to finish up here. I need to survey in this new base station location. So I'll start that process in a little bit. It takes 24 hours, saves the file, it gives us the exact coordinates of that. Through that process, it helps, being as we move the location, in theory, everyone's lines that are saved in their machines based on the location of this base, they would move if I don't survey it. But if I do the survey process, it exacts this location, it matches up to the RTX system so that nothing will move. You get the tractor this spring, set on the planter, and go, and you'll be right where you were last fall when you lifted up with your last piece of equipment. So we'll do that process over the weekend. I'll put the new file in on Monday. And I do have a cable getting made, so I won't have such a wound up mess here, so it'll be even neater and cleaner. And I'm excited to go drive around and see how much more powerful this is. For right now, I'm going to pull up the computer, get this process started. All right, well, we got this thing set up for data logging. It's going to do that over the next 24 hours. Come back up here Monday morning, get the file, get the numbers, put it in here. We will have ourselves a base station ready to work. Enough thrill seeking for today. By the way, if anyone in Clara City or the surrounding area finds a set of mechanics gloves with an Agro Liquid logo on them, they're mine. Made the mistake of taking them off in the wind up top and they gone. Turns out it's windy and gloves without hands in them take off like a kite. So I'm sure someone will find them, probably in a lawnmower deck or in a tree that they're trimming this spring. But anyway, that's what I know about that. Making our final pass, going around and checking if we have indeed made things better on our base station network for the next level ag service area. We're parked at the same location that we did a baseline check back in February before I started the process of updating our base station here in Clara City area and our Blomkest area. Right now I'm logged into the Clara City one. We struggled to get 40-ish% before in this exact spot. Today, I hope you can see that, we are at 96%. We did do some updates to our Blomkest tower that we stretched to west of Wilmer. So I'm going to double check that one also. See what kind of percentage we're getting there today, because that we also put a new antenna and cable on. So we're hoping that that greatly boosted that signal as well. We were struggling to get, I think it was actually in the 20s here before. And with just the cable and antenna upgrade, we're now getting 62. Sitting in this spot, I was getting 62 all the way up to 75. Not sure what the fluctuations would be caused by, but it only takes 33% to get a fix. So I think we're gonna roll with that. Funny thing was, off of our Clara City base, parked in the same spot, we were getting 90. So I guess worst case scenario, we can switch over to that one. These battles were not fought in vain. We're trying to continue to take people's farms to the next level, and we hope you all are too. Party on. Let's go. Plant 24 is coming. BP signing off.